Hey everybody, it is Phineas. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well today. Alright, so I got the dreaded electric bill in today. And I'm in Missouri. We've had heat advisories pretty much all last month or so. I mean, constant. We'll get a heat advisory Monday, they'll say it ends Saturday at midnight. It's brutal, okay? I know some of you guys are hotter. I came from Florida, I remember hotter. But a lot of people mistake Missouri for not having super brutal summers. They're brutal. But we get a break because it does turn to fall, and that's why I moved here. All right, so let's go over my electric bill real quick, and I'll tell you I'll tell you some of the things I do, and I got some numbers for you of what some of this stuff costs to run per month. Averages. Everybody's house is gonna be different depending on how many people, depending on what you use and you don't use. Okay, so we got a letter in Missouri that our electricity bill is going to go up 30%. Okay, it didn't kick in yet. I believe it kicks in either this month or next month. 30%. Okay, so this month's electric bill, which was a brutal hot month, and I'm trying to be cheap as possible, was $159. Okay, I'm not mad at that. For July, August electric bill in Missouri in 95-degree weather, 98-degree weather, I'm not mad at that. I'm pretty good with that. But, so that's the good news. Okay, here's the bad news. When that 30% kicks in, the increase every single month, that 30%, if it would have been added to this month's electric bill, would have been an adage of $47.70 per month for the next 12 months. You know, it's going to be give or take depending on the electric bill. It's 30%. But I just took that $47.70. That's a huge increase. I did it times 12. So my electric bill, give or take, it's going to go up for the year $572.40. That is insane. My income did not go up $572 for sure. Where's this money supposed to keep coming from? Okay, so that's the annoying news. The good news is this bill wasn't bad. The bad news is it's going to get bad. And over 2 years, we're talking about close to $1,200 extra. And nothing changes but the bill. Like I'm not getting extra electricity or extra comforts. I'm actually losing comforts because I got to use less electricity and I have to sweat in the summer and probably freeze in the winter to try to help these bills. But here's some of the stuff I did. Okay, so there's 3 rooms in my house that I do not air condition. I blocked them off. This is one of them. I call it my YouTube room, the office. I actually closed the door and vented and closed the vent and put a towel over the vent. And this room's about 100 square foot, give or take. I recently blocked off my stairway. You park in the garage down below. You walk inside the house, walk up one flight of stairs, boom, walk up another flight of stairs, and you're in the house. Very high ceilings in that little stairway. I blocked that off, just using sheets and thumbtacks, and I just blocked it off. I'm trying to see what that saves. And then I have a bonus room downstairs I don't use much. It's about 200 square feet. It's a big bonus room. It stays cool down there anyway because it's it's under the ground. So on an electric bill, if you don't cool 100 square for every 100 square foot you don't cool, like this room, I do not cool. It's actually foggy today, so I have my windows open. It's still hot though. It's still hot in here. For every 100 square foot that you take off, you don't cool, it's about $15 to $25 off your electric bill. So I got about 400 square feet that I'm not cooling. The stairway, the bonus room, and this room. I'm estimating about 400 square feet that I do not cool. So that can save between, around $75 to $100 each bill, because you're not cooling 400 square feet in my case. So if there is a room or two in your house, even if it's a small room, even if it's a bathroom. I have a bathroom in my bedroom. I don't use that one very much. It's small. I just shut that door. I don't want to air condition that bathroom. I'm never in there. And it's a really small bathroom. Well, I didn't add that in here. I don't air condition that bathroom. I just shut the door. And there's no vent in that bathroom. It's so small. But so all those little things add up. So if there's a room in the house you hardly ever use, just shut the door, close the vent, maybe even put a towel over the vent, to stop any leakage. But you can save $15 to $25 for every room you don't air condition per month. In 4 months, you saved $100 already, up to. All this is going to vary somewhat, but these are just basic numbers. That's a big savings. That's huge. If I would have took If I cooled these 400 square feet, that would add another probably $100 to this bill. It'd have been $259, and then you have to put 30% of that, another $60 or whatever. It have made a huge difference. So if you can close off one room or even a bathroom, or don't have to go too crazy. What you use. Like my next room there is where I have my 2 freezers. I call that Baby Love's room just because her food's in there and her castle's in there, and I just named that her room. But she likes that room. She uses it a lot, so I'm not going to shut that, and I'm going to air condition that, and it's part of the house. It's fine. But the rooms I don't use or you don't use, simple as that. Just shut the door, shut the vent, maybe put a towel over the vent so nothing comes in, and it makes a difference. When the house is air conditioned, I walk in this YouTube room, it's hot, so I'm really not cooling this room. That's a huge savings. Man, that 30% is going to kill me though. Just going over this, it's going to kill me. That's a big, big, big jump. A lot of you are getting that jump. It's terrible. I've heard as high as 39%. All right. So some of the things I do dry my clothes. I got this. It's just a clothesline retractable. Amazon, bought it last year or so. $16, might be a little more now. $16. I have the racket on my patio. You can't even see it. I put it out. This goes to a tree. So instead of drying my clothes, I hang them. And then if it's towels for the dogs or whatever, I don't dry them. I dry them outside. But if it's my clothes, I'll dry them outside, bring them in, and put them in the clothes dryer for 5-10 minutes just to get them a little softer, fluffier. But it's better than an hour and a half in the dryer or longer. So you can save by hanging your clothes. Again, averages, depends how much laundry you do and all that, between $8.40 to $10.50 per month. That's a decent savings. It might be more if you do a lot more laundry and you're hanging, a lot more. I live by myself. This figure, again, there's so many different factors in it, but it gives you a rough idea. Like I said, this thing was $16 about. All right. Now, what else we got here? All right, ceiling fans. We know that they don't cool the room, they cool the person. A lot of times I don't turn my ceiling fans on anymore because I don't feel them. And ceiling fans are great. If you feel it, it depends on how your room's set up. It depends where you're sitting or laying. But if you don't feel it, don't turn them on. It's tempting to put them on because you think it's doing something, and sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. But you got to figure out for yourself. But they use between $2 and $5 a month per ceiling fan. So if you use it, that's not bad, to cool yourself. If you turn it on and it's not cooling you, you're not getting anything from it, just shut it off. You'll save a few bucks, $2 to $5. All right, floor fans. That's what I use. I blast floor fans all over me. They're more expensive than I thought to use. So a floor fan can use, but I blast myself. Ceiling fan, I don't feel. I got some nice floor fans I buy, and if I come across one in the yard sale, a nice one, I'll pick it up. You never have too many floor fans. But a floor fan, which is a lot better than a ceiling fan to me because you can blast it right on you, and it feels good. It takes between $2.50 and $4.50 a month. That's more than I thought. Because in bed, I blast 2, one on each nightstand, so that could be up to $9 a month blasting those. And I blast 3 facing me the couch. It's a whole wall full of fans. So this is eye-opening a little bit. Maybe I don't need 3. Maybe I can just do 2. You know what I mean? Maybe even 1 as it starts to get warmer. I'm a fan guy, though. I'm always hot. All right. That's interesting. And then I think that's it. Yeah, that's about it. And I also put blackout curtains. It was a goal I had last year. Blackout curtains, everything. They're at Walmart. I can't remember. It's been about a year since I did the blackout curtains, maybe a little longer. Overall, it cost me $500-600 to do all of them. You had to buy curtain rods too in the blackout. But I like it. It seems to help. And to me, it makes the house homey. My house is kind of themed of black and white, so I got black. They have different colors of blackout curtains. $9 a panel at Walmart. Something in there. So you can do that, or only do rooms that are more important to you. So, damn, that 30% is going to get me, though. That's a bad one. That's a huge price hike. Anyway, you guys do me a favor. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. That does help a lot. Also, give me your tips and tricks that you do to try to keep your electric bill down. Also, I have a little station. I sit by the couch. I have a side table. Has 2 computers and a phone charger. At night, it's on a power strip at night. I shut that off every night. Every morning I wake up, turn it back on. So I'm saving overnight phantom power. Just little stuff like that. All LED bulbs and all my all my lights in the house. I did this years ago. They're kind of expensive, so I just did it over time. Every once in a while, I'd buy a pack of 4 LED bulbs to switch out. So now they're all done, little by little. Tell me what you guys do to help, and when you guys make comments like that, it helps us all. It gives us all good tips and tricks. I appreciate that very much. And let me know what your electric bill cost this month or last month, the 2 hottest months. And then, and if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. It does help out. And I would love to see you guys in the comments. And I'll talk to you guys soon. You guys stay safe. And you guys get your households in order and get prepared. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.